Howdy, y'all. This is Manuel Manolco de Luna. Welcome to MoonTalks. I'm here with Paul Hernandez, aka Drew H.
Yeah. Glad to be here.
Yeah, that's great. So we're gonna be talking about some creative process, how he started music, stuff like that, so we can know more about him. By the way, how are you today? Like, I didn't ask you.
Honestly, I'm good, G. I'm good, for real. It's been a long day, but, I've been cooking out here, been working. You?
That's what's up. I was just chilling here because my dad got yesterday from work. Like he didn't want to do anything. So yeah. Tell us something about you. That like for those who doesn't know you.
Okay. What's a good thing? Honestly, what a lot of people don't know about me is that I do all my cover arts. Most of them. I do most of my cover arts. I actually mix and master all of my tracks. There's really no track that's out yet that someone else has done. And then honestly, that's really much I could think of. But I'm really an open book. And honestly, like to the people that do know me, they know I'm an open book. So there's really not much to know about me because I keep a lot of shit closed, but I also do say a lot of shit. So that's really it. What I could say, that what people don't know about me is that I'm just really an honest person. I'm a spoken person. I just say what I feel. I say what I know, and that's really it.
And you say what you feel and what you say like in your music or just like a daily basic like in a normal conversation.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like you're an open book. You said, but like you open your book in your music or like in a daily basis, just talking with people, like let's say with your friends.
Not talking with people. More as to like fucking
into your lyrics and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
into my lyrics mostly because like with people it's just like I can't really say like, oh yeah, I fucking almost got fucking jumped or some shit like that. Yeah, what's up? Fucking daily conversation. No, fuck that. You can't really just say that in public. You just fucking go like, hey, what's up, bro? I just almost got jumped last month. What's up?
Yeah,
no, like if anything, it's just there's fucking lyrics that are fucking go into.
And do you consider yourself as an introvert or extrovert?
Oh fuck yeah, an extrovert. Fucking extrovert.
So that's
honestly.
Great, man, for your shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, I have to keep that fucking energy because honestly, if I don't have that energy, the fucking crowd dies down, and that's a shitty show. You gotta interact with the fucking crowd. If not, there's no fucking show. It's not a show if a fucking people are like fucking standing still like a fucking tool. No, you just gotta like how can I say it? It's like what Travis Scott says, like it's not a mosh pit if there's no injuries.
Yeah, gotcha.
Like no bystanders. You can't fucking have a show with people just fucking bystanding and be like that. It's not it. You no matter what, I will always give that energy.
Yes.
But if you're not gonna give that energy, why are you even there at the show?
Yeah, of course. I remember when I saw Logic live in San Antonio.
Yeah.
He was really interacting with the people. Like he was like, whose birthday today? And then like some people, all right, let me see your ID. And then like, all right, everybody, let's sing happy birthday for this girl.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. He was interacting like that.
I like shit like that.
It was like a good interactive concert. It's not just like being there like okay,
like all dull.
Yeah.
You as an artist, you have to interact with your crowds if you really want to like get that people to keep continuing to show support and everything. Because it will be badass. Like it still be badass if you just perform and not really interact with the crowd. If you have that momentum and like the fucking your fan base and shit. But what really puts you out there the most is the way you interact with your crowds.
Yeah.
And interact with your fans. Your fans also.
Yeah, like make them like to be like close to, make them
feel like you care about them.
Yeah, of course.
Even though you've never met them.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, make them feel like you care about them even though you never met them.
Yeah, of course. When you started to make music,
like rapping wise or like music general.
Music in general, like when you said like, you know what, I want to do this.
Music in general. Okay, so actually going back to your first question, I guess that's something that I could answer that now. Now that you say this question, what many people don't really know about me is that I actually started out as a DJ before I started doing rap and like other types of shit. Like before I really started recording on the mic.
Yeah.
So when I started making music, I started making mixes and everything. Not fucking me recording on the mic. No, I was recording on software like this, but except I had my turntables and everything, and I was just doing everything by myself. But when I started when I was a fucking sixth grader, bro. Literally.
Oh shit.
Sixth grader. On my fucking phone, bro. Like literally, my parents barely I had this fucking little iPod Touch.
Of course.
My parents gave it to me, and literally 5th grade, I'll be like going out of school and be like, all right, guys, like. They're like,
with those apps,
with those
the
apps.
basic apps that Apple had back then.
No, literally those fucking apps, and my friends would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, bro,
just vibe with it."
It would still be badass, and be like, "You made that on your phone?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bro." Motherfuckers be like looking at me like, "What the fuck?" Like a fucking DJ in fucking 5th grade.
Yeah, I don't know if you have watched this video that Logic did like a little project. Again, talking about Logic, he's like my favorite rapper. So he did like like a project where he posted a song in some webpage.
Yeah.
And he put like, if you think that you can get something better for this song, just do it and send it to me. People were adding like saxophone or another voices or another kind of rap, something like that. So he checked everything and he invited everybody from all around the world who he liked like the part of the music, right? And there was this kid who did a different beat about it through his phone. And that was like his mind was going crazy because he was like, this sounds so good, and he just did it in the phone. And if you watch the video, because they made like a little music video about it, everybody dancing and stuff like that, and this dude was like in the truck, sitting at his phone, making the beat. So I was great, man. So like,
that's fucking cool.
You just need creativity, I guess.
Yeah, you just need that flow. That's because honestly, a lot of people get stuck and they'll be like, no, I need this. No, I need this type of mic. I need this type of software. I need. And it's like, dude, like even with the most cheapest item or the most littlest item, you can still make sounds and you can still make music, or you can still make videos. Like literally, nobody should be limited into materialistic items and say like, oh, I need to do this. Like I can only do this if I have this. And it's like, no, dude. There's so many other resources that you could get started on.
Yeah, of course.
You don't have to just fucking.
There's this quote that I like. It says the disadvantage of the advantage guy.
Yeah.
Because there's some people that want to start with the more sophisticated equipment and they don't even know how to use it, and they waste a lot of time doing it instead of just
waste a lot of money where it's like
waste a lot of money, waste a lot of time trying to figure out how to use that equipment when they can start with an easy one and just like keep going with it. Like start learning. Once you learn the easiest one, to say so, you get to the other one, stuff like that, you know? Because you waste money if you use. I mean, it's not bad to start big, but when you don't have the sources
or the skills for it,
just start wherever you can in that moment.
Just start with whatever you have. Don't wait. Like,
of course,
because like literally, like I even thought about that. I was like, hey, and you know what? I'm gonna wait until I buy like an actual mic, or like wait till I buy actual software. Where it was like, dude, I could just fucking record on my phone. Of course. Because when I started doing fucking rapping and all that, it was sophomore year. And basically my first song was recorded on my phone. And fun fact, literally that day when I recorded on my phone, Emiliano, or Ilo, from fucking Waxwing, he fucking sent me his vocals to also mix it for his first song too. And he and I recorded it on our phones. We were one of the first people to do that. So like literally when fucking sophomore year happened, it was literally me and him that really started everything. And there were some other people, and like, you know, there's the fucking, well, you know who, fucking guy with the dreads, you know?
Yeah.
Him. But I remember when me and him were friends, he also started on his phone, and he had a laptop, so he kind of knew what he was doing. He kind of had like a little advantage, but I mean, no matter what, we all started with our fucking phones. Like, even though I was friends with him back in the past, I still respected his hustle, because he was actually really determined to start and that was what was cool with me. Like he actually wanted to start, and he didn't give a fuck that like he started on the phone. Like
of course.
He just wanted to put material out there as soon as possible.
Yeah, just like me with photography, I started with my phone, and then just taking like pictures of the ocean, of the beach, because I used to go when I was in Veracruz. My school was next to the beach, like for real. Yeah. So I used like get on top of a building and then take a picture, and I like that stuff.
That's
what's
and then
eventually I got the camera and stuff like that. But everybody starts with the phone nowadays. Yeah. In whatever you want to, like music or photography, whatever. Yeah. There's where you find what you want to do, I guess.
Yeah. It's like for you, photography, it's like you have to have that. No, actually, fuck that. In general, you have to have that vision. You have to have that mentality and be like, hey, you know what? I see what I like. Let me do something about it. Yeah. And for you, so like when you were back at school in Veracruz, you saw the ocean and everything. You had your phone, luckily, and you didn't fucking wait for a camera. You just did it.
Yeah, of course.
Same with me. I just did it, and I like that about people. I like when people
determination.
Do that. Yeah, exactly. Perseverance and everything.
Of course.
You fucking go for it, bro. It's not fucking waiting around like a bum.
I like to say that the hardest part of a project is to start it. So once you started it, everything just go with the flow.
No, literally, bro. I say this to everyone. No, I don't say what you said to me right now. Like I don't say that to everyone, but I do completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Like literally, even for a song, it's just to fucking start on it.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing.
Yeah.
So I do agree with you completely.
When did you decide to go big on music? Like, was one thing is just messing around with your phone, with your friends or stuff like that? Like, yo, check this beat, and you make like some lyrics about it. But when did you decide like I wanna do shows? I wanna make more music. I want people to listen to my music and go.
Oh, like taking it serious?
Yeah.
Okay. Taking it serious. Yeah, junior year.
Around junior year.
Yeah, junior year. Well, my junior year. Your senior year, my junior year.
All right.
And like, so basically, with that, it was like, yeah, I was already a couple months making music, and I was already meeting a lot of like not just few, like a lot of new people like that would do music too. I was like, wow, there's actually a whole scene around here.
Yeah, once you get into it, it's like
you start to see everyone that's like in it, and you're like, I didn't even fucking know.
And people that you see every day at school, like you think that they aren't into anything, and then you realize that they have great voices or they play guitar like gods and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Once I started going to the shows, like to Justin's shows or your shows, and then
I still remember you fucking performed with Rafa.
I performed once. He was like, "Yo, come in." I was like,
I looked at y'all like, this is fucking. I was like, this is the show I wanted to do. I was like, I love this. I really like this a lot.
If you anytime you want to rap in Spanish, just let me know, man. Who is your inspiration? Like not as like your mom or someone like that. Like your role model. Like who you listen to that you were like, I want to be like that too, or even better, or like something like that.
Honestly, starting off, I used to listen to a lot of Jeezy, and I remember I told one of my old friends, I said, because he was asking me questions too, and he's like, what made you get started? And I said like Jeezy and Drake and like Logic, and I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Like Jeezy is one of the reasons. There you go. That got me really started, but it was more as to like hearing all the music like growing up that my dad showed me, like all the rock bands from fucking Scorpions, or hearing EDM from Tiesto, like literally those people. And who was it? I think growing up, I heard some Too Short. But I just didn't know who Too Short was, or 50 Cent, like all those, and Kanye. But I never praised Kanye like other people do.
Yeah, I mean,
but I do like respect that hustle, and I honestly like subconsciously I just never thought, you know what, I think Kanye is also a reason that got me started, because like he had like a fucking bad like childhood, not a bad childhood, I take it back, but he had like a tough time growing up. He really did, and then like also losing his mom in LA. I want to say that's the story, losing his mom in LA, but he did lose his mom. But growing up, I was just like, fuck, like I was listening to a lot of good music, and then when I was like going around, I heard Jeezy, and I think that was like the last baby step for me to be like, you know what, I want to do this, and that's when, because like I think Jeezy was just like the last stepping stone where I was like, you know what, fuck. And there is this one song that he did fuck up on. I'm not gonna lie, like I don't want to say what song, but he did fuck up on it by saying something. But there was a video I saw that he made called Far Alone, and it shows like him growing up working in the kitchen and everything, just making money to fucking get a mic and get Logic and everything. Yeah. And that was really it. I honestly do think that Jeezy was just like the last stepping stone now that I think of it. And it just, the rest, I just never saw it like coming. Not saw it coming, I just never really thought about it, and I was like, oh, you know what? It's been like years before this where I really started to think like, should I do it? And then Jeezy was just like the last piece of the puzzle where it's like, you know what, fuck this, you know what, I'm gonna do it.
That's amazing, man. And like Jeezy was the one that got you into it, to say so. And right now that you're there, who you see that you want to be there?
I don't want to be that person, but I want to be at his level or better. That person would be Travis.
Of course.
Travis Scott. After seeing him at Astro World, I was like, this is where I want to be. Like literally, after seeing like so much of my favorite artists, like literally Sheck West, to fucking Migos, to fucking I literally saw Pharrell as well. And like honestly, dude, like fucking after Astro World, I was like, dude, this is where I really want to be. Like I really, really want to do this.
And then I'm talking about Travis Scott. Did you try his burger?
Hey, the burger was fuck. Honestly,
I mean, it's just a quarter pounder with bacon and lettuce. But like the hype that they give it to it, I don't really understand the hype about Travis Scott. Don't misunderstand. Like he's a great artist. But like I remember the first day that burger came up, every single McDonald's in Laredo, it was packed as hell.
It really was.
And I tried the second day when there was nobody in the line, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's try it." It was a good deal because actually the regular combo of quarter pounder, it's a little expensive. That one, it was like 50 cents expensive, something like that. But yeah, I liked it, but it wasn't like super wow. I was expecting something.
I mean, dude, it's McDonald's.
Well, yeah.
What do you expect? But
yeah, I was expecting too much for McDonald's. That's
true. That's true. That's what people don't really think about it. Like, you really were expecting a lot from McDonald's. Don't get me wrong. It's Travis Scott.
Once you said it like that, it's like,
no, don't get me wrong. It's fucking Travis Scott, but like, come on, bro. Like, he could have gone with fucking Whataburger. Yeah. And like, that would be that would be something else. Because think about it, like, McDonald's is a fucking all around the world corporation. Whataburger's in fucking Texas, and Trav was born in Houston, Texas. He could have gone with Whataburger, and that'll be something.
And that will make like people travel from all around the country just to get that burger.
Honestly, if he actually did the Whataburger deal, because I feel like not a lot of people were thinking about the Whataburger, considering that like not like a good half of the world knows about Whataburger.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if people were to like really think about if people were to really think about Travis Scott going with Whataburger and making the deal and doing that type of meal, like that type of collaboration, I kid you not, I bet you anything, shingles of fucking people would have came from other states just to Texas, and Texas would have been like, what the fuck?
Like happy now just because.
Yeah, literally, like, because I mean, shit. When I went to Astro, bro, I remember waiting in fucking line with my homies, and I met a guy from fucking Colorado. I met a guy from fucking like everywhere, bro. And I was like, dude, I fuck with this energy, like shit tons of people from all around the world.
And with the good vibes, doing that. That's great, man. That's great. Like
I was like, dude, this is Wow, I love this a lot.
How do you write a song? Like, what's the process? Like, do you use like you sit in your room or wherever you write songs? Like, all right, I gotta write something, or you just get like inspiration from out of nowhere? Let's say at the gym or just at work and like, damn, I can do something about it. Just write it down and then keep working after, or how you do it?
Honestly, I actually had a interesting talk with this guy. Because the day I was shooting the back and forth music video, I rented a room. Obviously, you can see it in the video. I rented a hotel room. In the other room, there's this another group of guys that was recording also, but like songs.
Yeah.
This kid came to me. He's like, I'm not gonna say his name, but like this kid, I shit you not, I got annoyed. I'm not afraid to say that, but I did get annoyed. But it just shows like there's people that are not having that vision and not having it, and they're expecting like everything easy when it's like if you give them a full plate of everything that they need, but it's like it's just them.
Yeah.
You know, like they're not really putting in that. And this kid, he's a nice kid, but he had everything written down. But he didn't write to a beat. He just written down everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was helping him out. I'm like, hey, bro, like, you know, before we started shooting, before everyone else came in. It was just me and him, and my friend Luis. And we were just helping him out. And literally, like, I read his lyrics, and I read them if they were my own. And I'm like, yo, like, this sounds sick. Like, you say it like this. And he's like, nah, the beat's not matching my voice. And it's like, hey, wait, like, what?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's fine. If you say it doesn't match your voice, fine. We'll choose another one. We kept going. He wasn't even happy at all with one beat. When I rapped all of his lyrics with all beats,
yeah,
and made him sound like, oh, he actually wrote to that beat. And it's like, are you really trying? And then he expected me to call one of my producers like nothing, and I'm like, bro, he's working. Like dude, like not everything's easy. So honestly, what my process is, I just sit down, I just write to a beat. I write to a beat because it's like if I write by myself, I can try that, but I know I'm gonna be like that kid where it's like, nothing's really gonna make me happy unless I make the beat myself and make it what I want. But if I'm gonna search for a beat, either I will want a producer to make it for me, and I'll tell them what sounds I want, or I make it myself. But if I'm gonna look for a beat, there's really no point. You're gonna take forever, and it's like never gonna be recorded. So, like, if people want to know what's the best way to do it, just write to a beat. You know, pour out your fucking your emotions, whatever you're feeling, and like, if you're feeling inspired, fuck it, just write what you want to write right then and there.
Yeah.
You know, because there's sometimes where, like, even with a fucking flow, I'll go like, and I'll try to, like, keep thinking about that for the rest of the day until I get home. And let's go.
And then start writing about it.
Yeah, you start writing. Like, because, like, not a lot of people think, not a lot of people think like that. They just think it's so easy to write something where it's like, no, dude, it's kind of hard to write it.
And when you write a song, it's like, you listen to the beat and then imagine about something that you can write about, or you are like, let's say that you want to write something about your family. Yeah. And it's like, I want to write something about my family, and then you can have an idea and then listen to the beat and write about it, or you listen to the beat and then think about what you're going to write about it.
Like, both ways. Yeah. Both ways.
Sometimes it comes up from
one way. It's because, like, sometimes I could just be like, all right, let me try to write, like, really write, not just fucking, like, just stay still, fucking. But then if I just try to freestyle it, like, I can feel the beat. I feel like I could vibe with it. I could do all that. Like, if you play a beat right now, it's like, oh, okay, like, let me hear it. And if I start bopping, I go like, I get the flow. I'm like, I say a couple words, and I just say words that sound like fucking like. You can understand it, or like they'll go with it, and it's like, okay, you know what? Like, now I know what I really want to write. Or if I'm just writing it, I'll write some good shit, but it's like I have to make sure that I'm fucking like vibing with the beat, Because if I'm not enjoying it or I'm not feeling myself on it, it's not for me.
If you're not feeling it, your fans are not gonna feel it.
Yeah, exactly.
So talk about your two last releases. It was Back and Forth and Money Moves. Or Money what? It's Money Moves, right?
Yeah, Money Moves.
Like how you got to that and like which one you like the most or something like that.
Okay. That's a hard question. Which one I like most? That's a actually kind of hard question.
I like both of them, but I mean, I wanna hear it. What you think about?
It was actually
your
three
own
releases.
3 releases.
Yeah, but I took down the other song.
Oh damn!
Because I was like, fuck. I heard the mix and I was like, fuck, like this isn't the right mix. So I was just like, I just took down the song and I'm like, you know what? Well, I'll re-release it soon. Mm-hmm. So if anything, to the people that do hear my music, Run will be back on all streaming platforms soon. But yeah. Just wait for it. Like I'm really coming to y'all. Right. I'm really coming with it. Like don't. Like I'm coming with the heat. I'm honestly coming with it. Bet. But to Back and Forth. Okay, so this is how it happened. Back and Forth was supposed to be on my list, but it didn't happen. So I was like, fuck. So okay, look, this is really the story of Back and Forth. It's a little long, but I'm gonna try to sum it up. So Back and Forth was recorded back in April, like a month before fucking Mindless. No, yeah, a couple weeks before Mindless was supposed to release. Mm-hmm. And I wanted this. Originally, it was actually gonna be Lena Dre that was gonna be singing it, but it never happened. We never really got around to it. So that song was just stuck in the vault for a while. With only my part on it, and I just kept hearing it over and over, and I'm like, damn, I need to do this. So luckily, shouts out to Tati. She actually got me in contact. When my old team was around, she would always help me out. She was kind of like my logistics type of manager. Yeah. She would like help me out, like look at numbers or like status and everything. And so she heard about Celeste. Yeah. And that was really it. That's how I met Celeste, because of Tati. Yeah. I just followed Celeste and I'm like, hey, I really like your voice. And I just sang her this song. She
has a great voice. I like this song that it's like, that goes, listen to the music.
Yeah, with LJ.
I love that song.
With LJ? Yeah. Oh my god. I love LJ. And I love Celeste. LJ, me and him, we don't talk that much, but honestly, he's a really great person. He has a nice voice. And Celeste, me and Celeste are like literally, honestly, we're literally best friends right now.
That's great.
And me and my girlfriend and Justin, we all hang out with her, and like we all hang out together. It's cool. And Money Moves. So with Money Moves, it's produced by Swizzy, which is a guy I met online, and he lives in New York. He's around my age. He's gonna be 20 as me. Swizzy was like, he was doing a deal, and don't get me wrong, I respect every producer's hustle. So, I just saw like 10 beats for 50, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, like, you know, I want to put out more music. So I said, fuck it. I gave him the money, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, okay, these are you can choose any beat, unlimited license. So I'm like, all right. So when I chose the beat from Money Moves, I'm like, okay, you know what? And Run. And I chose all the beats I want. Yeah. So don't get me wrong. There's gonna be something going on with me and Swizzy. So, but when I chose the Money Moves beat, that was when I was like, you know what? Let me just start writing to it real quick. So I just started vibing with it, and that's where that process goes in. Like, you vibe with the beat, and since I was able to choose my own beats, that's where I'm like, oh, that's fucking dope. I wanna go hard. Now I'm gonna go out because I'm choosing my own shit, and I'm not fucking letting people send me their own shit and having to go through it. Like, no, I get to choose, or like I'm hearing what I like.
Yeah, which one you vibe more?
I'm vibing more. So when I heard that beat, I was like, oh, it has that fucking balance. Like, because Back and Forth, it has those kicks and it has that vibe. Like, that fucking, like, that mood. And it's like, oh, shit, this fits the nighttime. it's gonna go fucking great. But when Money Moves, it has that fucking balance where it's like, you know, you could fucking go crazy with your shit.
Yeah.
And like the title of the beat was called Money. It was called Money Moves, I think. And so when I was like, okay, you know what, fuck it, like, let's see what I come up with. That hook, I fucking freestyled that hook. And I literally freestyled the end of the verse. So
that's what's up, man.
Like it's kind of embarrassing that it's a freestyle, but it's like, dude, like even Juice WRLD fucking freestyle.
Yeah, of course.
Shit tons of songs and made fucking platinum records off him freestyling top of the dome. So when I freestyled Money Moves, I was like, holy fuck, this can go somewhere. Like this fucking song has that balance, has that fucking those right lyrics where it's like, oh shit, you know what? Like when fucking the pandemic's over and venues come back to life, you know that song's gonna go fucking crazy when it comes out with the bass.
I miss the shows, man.
Yeah, I miss the shows too.
I just want my vaccine in my system already and get started with all of that stuff.
For sure. I miss the shows. So, but we're back and forth with Money Moves because honestly, with those two songs, it was fucking great. Like, it was great. It was so much fucking fun making them.
That's what's up.
But to answer the question about which one's better, honestly, I love Back and Forth and I love Money Moves, but I can't choose with those two songs. It's like it's kind of hard because they're both different vibes. Like one's just a cruising vibe and the other one's just it's a hype vibe. Like, you know, you fucking go crazy with your shit. But if it was both the same, honestly, that would be a different answer. But if I was to answer Run or Money Moves, best believe I'm gonna choose Run.
All right.
That one. I wanna play it. I wanna play it. I'll play it for you after this. But honestly, Run's gonna be something else.
All right, that's what's up. All right, your favorite song you have wrote from all of the music you have wrote.
My favorite.
Or like your top 3.
Only my songs or features.
Your songs or features, like in the ones that you have participated.
Okay, they're not gonna be in order. It's just top 3 in general. But 1, Ruined Days.
Okay.
Ruined Days, just with that fucking sample and the fucking beat to it and my lyrics to it. I was like, what did I fucking say? I was like, what did I fucking say? From the pain to the pain, no pain, and so it's just fuck. I don't remember my own fucking lyrics. It's fucking embarrassing. But honestly, look, Ruined Days is just something else. And then Drank coming in, Drank fucking killed it. Literally, he fucking killed his feature, and I was like, wow, that's fucking great. Back and Forth, for sure. Back and Forth is gonna be top tier. Honestly, I think that song's like not gonna die down anytime soon. It really isn't. The third one. Fuck. That's all. That I can't think because the shit that I have right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something else. But
all right.
Like third one. That's out right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's out right now. Either would have to be Waste My Time or Filthy.
Alright. I like Filthy.
Filthy goes hard for sure. Oh, that one? Filthy? Complete freestyle.
Wait, what?
Like, Filthy was a complete freestyle.
Nah.
From like, oh god. You could, like, if my brother was here, he could, like, quote me on it. Like, he saw me freestyling Filthy. Like, literally, I remember when I heard the beat, I was like, dude, like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Dude, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, at that moment where I was like, dude, I'm kind of down to fucking, like, go up there.
Yeah.
And like, my list was just, like, all around moods in my head. I was like, you know, sad shit, like, real shit, truthful shit, all that. And when I made Filthy, I'm like, let me think of something. So I was just like, oh, Filthy bitch, Filthy rich. I was like, okay. I was like, hold the fuck up. Like, I was like, let me let me just like hold up. Let me like rethink this. All right. Oh, the first 2 lines. Turn around, make the ass clap, do some tricks. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Fire.
I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck this. I was like, I literally stopped what I was doing. I was doing fucking homework that was due at midnight. I literally skipped the deadline just so I could fucking record filthy. That's how bad I'm.
Priorities, of course.
No, literally, I was like, fuck this, bro. Oh God, I was like, let me just.
I have more homework later. This is just coming up right now.
My professor looks at me. She's like, what are you doing? But honestly, I think that's like the top 3 songs right now. If anything, there is one that's like that would be like runner up, you know, like fourth place, or like that could have been up there, but it's not out yet.
Yeah.
It's not out yet.
Of course.
If anything, there's this track that I'm on
that's coming up.
That's
coming up soon.
this month, hopefully.
All right, that's what's up. So keep it up, guys. Keep checking these guys' social media for new music.
Sheesh.
All right, what are your future plans with music? Like, where you wanna get with it?
Shows
Shows all the way.
When we come back, when this shit dies down. Shows.
That's what's up.
Literally.
And I'll be there, man, for sure. So I'm gonna get out of here and start going to shows.
After that, new projects. Should be new projects, honestly. And this is the first that I'm gonna say it publicly, but there's gonna be something happening in November where it's gonna be out.
Oh shit!
Hopefully, cause remember what I was showing you earlier?
Yeah.
That's gonna be part of it.
All right.
That's gonna be part of it.
All right. So for the ones that are listening this podcast before that music is coming up, it's just fire. It's like I really liked it.
Thank you.
If you're listening this podcast after it, well, just go listen to that music. Oh yeah.
Thank you. Let's go.
Something you will tell to people that are starting in music.
That is what?
Something that you will tell to somebody that's barely starting.
Barely starting music?
Yeah.
Just do it. No matter what. Don't wait for it. It's like what I was telling you earlier. A lot of people just fucking
start with it.
Yeah, just start with it. Literally, because like people would say like, not say they make an excuse, and it's like, dude, just do it. You know, you have so many more fucking resources. Like shit, I started on my phone on fucking voice memos. I had to be in my room going like this. Or on my earphones and be like,
super close to it.
Like fucking like this, motherfucker, like just shit like that, and like look at my notepad and be like, okay, like just some shit like that. Literally, I was doing that. Me and Emiliano were doing that. Me and Ronnie we were doing that. We were all doing that, and then now we got jobs and we fucking bought shit. Like,
of course.
Literally, like, you have to have that motivation in order to do what you want to do. Like literally last night I was working, obviously. I am a normal person. I have a fucking job right now.
Of course.
And
you gotta make money to make
I gotta make money in order to buy, you know, my fucking shit.
Yeah,
honestly.
of course.
And cause shit, I'm not famous yet. So right now I'm like, you know, no matter what, I'm still gonna be part of the people. But right now, I'm not famous. I can't really do much, so I need a fucking job. So anyways, so I was working last night, and I was talking to one of my coworkers, and she was telling me, honestly, life gives you challenges, and it's up to you to really go through them. Because no matter what, you never know if your actions will affect other people, and you never know if you're really gonna get what you want if you don't even try.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, fuck this. And I literally straight up told her, normal jobs aren't it for me. And then guess what she said next? She's like, yeah, but when I turned manager, I was still trying. I'm like, oh, so in my head, I was like, wow, I really just told normal jobs aren't it for me to my fucking manager.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, what the fuck? But it just shows that I'm growing as a person and I'm being more honest to myself.
Yeah.
And it just shows like, this is what I really want to do. Because I always know I wanted to do this, but when I really said that out loud to a person that has like higher like a higher position than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, at my own job, and I'm like, oh yeah, like no more jobs right in for me. That just shows how much I know I really want to do this and how much I really want to go.
Yes.
And after that, I was like, you know what? Thank God I'm moving to SA next year. Thank God I'm doing this. Thank God I'm doing that. And thank God for my own fucking music that I keep working on. And that's when I just kind of like had like my life go and be like, wow, you know what? Like I'm barely getting started. Shit, best believe I'm gonna fucking keep going at it.
That's nice. Yeah, and like the best stories are from the ones that like start from the bottom and then they have jobs and so they can get a little bit of money from new mics, a new computer, or like stuff like that to make their music better. So they are working to make art.
Yeah.
Because
like Justin, that man, king.
Shout out to Justin.
A fucking king. That man works 8 hours a day, I don't know for how many fucking days, and he keeps going at it till 5 in the fucking morning recording his shit.
Of course.
And for me, I could barely like stay past up like 2 or 3, and and like a lot of fucking nights I stay up just playing fucking Warzone, and this man's fucking working, and I'm just there the next day, like just early in the day, and I'm like, oh, let me record, and this man just fucking still keeps recording, and I'm like, wow. Like literally with Justin, I literally look up to him because honestly, Justin's like fucking. He's really persistent in what he wants, and like I love that about him. And then Drank, my mentor, shout out to Drank Anthony. If you're fucking hearing this, you know what's fucking coming. You know what's coming this month, bro. Yeah. And honestly, look with Drank, he was. I think I forgot where he was from. Really, I keep thinking he's from the Valley, but he's not from here. He's not from Laredo, and then he moved to Laredo, and then he moved up to Austin. But with all that, he was still working. Yeah, he was still working regular jobs and everything, and he still made like a living for himself, and he kept being inspired on what he wants to do as an artist and be as an artist. And he still keeps doing it. And right now, he's past 10K listeners on Spotify with Malik. And both of them are still going up and at it with their manager, Zach, at Birdhouse. And, like, literally, like, I look up to those guys because those guys really, like, they really did glow up from here. Because nobody was fucking listening to their shit here. And I didn't even know about them until I met them because of Joetti. And... oh, shouts out to Joetti if you hear this too. I didn't even know them until Joetti introduced me to them when I came out in their music video. That for the song that Joetti produced for them. So like literally, I'm thankful for everything that happens to me because like literally I could be hanging out with someone or meeting up with someone and I'll meet someone else that's doing the same thing as I'm doing.
Yeah, of course.
And I'll make new connections, and it's awesome. And honestly. With those, for the people that are starting right now, just keep going. Just don't stop because you don't have something that someone else you know has. Because there's someone else that's more hungry than you, and they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there first than you. They're gonna be more above you. Why? Because they have that energy and they have that hunger inside them where it's like I want it. I want to do this. I want to be up there. I want to be at the top. I want to be over there. I sound like I'm fucking preaching, but it's true. It's like they want to be there. They want to do this. They want to do that, and nothing's stopping them. And what's making you stop? Nothing. It's just you. It's just yourself, bro. That's literally it.
No, listen to the haters, right?
Yeah, it's not that. Honestly, look, fuck the haters, but like literally. They'll still motivate you. Why? Because you just want to have that fucking that moment where it's like, dude, I just shitted on all of y'all, bro. Yeah. Look at where I'm at.
Of course.
And y'all told me that I was never gonna be here. And like don't have that mentality where it's like, oh, that's all you want. Or it's like just to shit on people. Just use that to fuel your fire.
Like a motivation.
Yeah, just use that to fuel your fire. That's it. You just need that fire.
Yes.
Because if you don't have that fire, you'll just be fucking burned out.
Yeah, of course. Well, Paul, Drew H, thank you for coming. Thank you for talking about like your music, your creative process and stuff like that. I really hope to see your music on Spotify soon. Good as music, of course.
Sheesh.
And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
well, again, thank you so much for coming. Something else that you want to close with?
Honestly, to the people that listen to my music and to the people I love, just keep going no matter what. I know there's always bad days, but even when rain comes, you know, like sooner or later the rainbow comes, and like the sun is shining and everything. You just keep going at it. Don't let anything stop you, because if you do, you never know what's gonna come for you, like in all good ways, in all blessings. And that's really it. Just fucking keep going, because I've seen a lot of people lose themselves. I've seen a lot of people give up on themselves, and it's fucking sad. But honestly, no matter what, just keep working, keep going, and you'll be fine.
All right, man. Thank you. So this camera ran out of battery.
Are you serious?
Yeah, right now.
No.
So I maybe gonna put like an image right here. But that's it for today. Thank you guys for listening, or watching on YouTube or Spotify. See you in the next interview with the next guest.
Cheers.